Hello everybody, welcome to ASL, Ahmedabad School of Linguistics, and I'm your host A1 Goethe. So in today's session, we are going to learn about the examination pattern of A1 expression part. So A1 speaking part, speaking module. Okay, so in A1 speaking exam, there are basically three parts. Okay, it consists of three parts. Part 1 is your introduction. Okay, your self-introduction basically. Okay, so what you have to do is basically you would be given a sheet. Okay, and on that sheet all the things such as Name, Alter, Land, Wohnort, Sprache, Beruf, hobbies. So this 7 things would normally be given, and what you have to do is using all these 7 things, okay, you have to make your own introduction. You have to talk about all these things in your introduction. Now, once you do that, there would generally be certain counter questions, 2 to 3 counter questions that the examiner would ask. That is your speaking part 1. Now, in speaking part 2, what you have to do is normally you have to pick up a cheat. So there would be different cheats. You would pick up a cheat, and within that cheat there would be some word such as Arbeitsplatz. Okay, but then they would have also given a thema. Okay, so in other words, context. So what you have to do is you have to make a W-Frage. Once again, let me repeat. You have to make not any question. You have to make a W-Frage using the word. Let's say the word is Arbeitsplatz. Then using that word Arbeitsplatz, you have to make a W-Frage. Okay. According to the context. You don't have to use the word which is there in the thema. Okay. You have to use the word which is the main word of the cheat. Okay, in your question. Okay. You have to pick up such cheats twice, and so you will be making basically 2-way frage. One thing that you have to keep in mind is that both the times, ideally depends, it's the prerogative of the examiner, but normally it is expected that the both W-Frages that you will make will be different W-Frage. So that is to say, first time when you picked up a cheat and you make, you made a question using was. So second time when you pick up a cheat and you make a W-Frage, then that W-Frage is expected to be other than was. Okay, maybe with wann, warum, wie viel, whatever, but not was. Okay. And so in the examination, basically there would be normally 4 to 5 people. Okay. And so the question that you make will have to be answered by the person who is sitting next to you on the left hand side. So that is to say, person who is sitting on the right side, on the right hand of you, whatever the question he makes, you will have to answer those questions as well. So that is your speaking part 2. Once again, speaking part 2 is nothing but creating a W-Frage and answering the W-Frage created by others, created by the person sitting next to you. Okay. Speaking part 3, once again you have to pick up a cheat, but this time in the cheat, instead of giving a word, there would be some picture which is drawn. Maybe the picture of a laptop, or picture of a dictionary, or picture of a glass of water, or a cup of tea. What you have to do is you have to make either a question of requesting nature or a sentence of requesting nature. Once again, you have to pick up the cheat twice, and at certain sentence it is expected that at least once you make a sentence as well, and not just the question of requesting nature. So that is to say, the grammar portion of the topic imperative will be used here. Okay, and you have to be thorough with it. Okay, obviously, just like in part 2, you will make the question, okay, and the person sitting next to you will have to respond. So that is to say, person sitting on the right hand side of you, whatever the question he makes, you will have to answer to those questions as well. And you will do it twice. Okay. Once again, the question have to be of requesting nature. And the sentence also have to be of requesting nature. Like, for example, if there is a cup of tea, then can I please have a cup of tea? There is a glass of water, then can you please give me a glass of water? Or can I please have a glass of water? Okay, so something like that. Or if it's a sentence, then simply, please give me a glass of water. Okay, so that's it. These are your 3 speaking modules. Okay, and the material for each speaking module has been provided to you, and furthermore there are also audios that we have created for your understanding, so that you can understand what kind of questions and what kind of answers you can create. Okay, so for that we have also created the audios for different words and the pictures, okay, which you can find in the group that you have been added to. If you have any other question, you know how to reach me. Till then, bye bye.